entire video, absolutely free breakdown tonight between Tulane and Houston. I'm sorry, that's going to be tomorrow night. This video is going to be posted a day early, so make sure you check it out. We posted the Dolphins-Bengals game last night. That's yet to occur. That's tonight. So hopefully you guys got on that. That's a teaser, so make sure you are aware of that. And guys, make sure you subscribe to this page. Very important to us. It's what keeps us going. Subscriptions, comments, likes, and turn those notifications on. These football games, we're posting them the day before, but sometimes with basketball and hockey and baseball, we can't really always post those the day before, so those are day of. Sometimes those don't come out until 2, 3, 4 hours before the game, so notifications are very important. Shout out to the comment crew. Greg Myers, haven't seen you in a while. Zoni NorCal, JD, Van Sosa, Waterboy. Shout out to all you guys. Keep the love coming. I was a little sleepy on that Dolphins-Bengals video. A couple people messaged me, said, Ted, were you like high or something when you were shooting that video? No, I was just a little tired. We had did a podcast yesterday with the Bleacher Bros. So, guys, I was on 2 podcasts this week, and I released exclusive games. So I'm going to put the links in this video. Clutch Picks Against the Spread podcast. That's on Spotify and Apple. And that podcast, I gave out a prediction in the UCLA game, the UCLA versus Washington game. And then the next day, Saturday, I have a prediction out on the Bleacher Brothers podcast, which we did live on No Filter. That's going to be posted on their YouTube as well, probably our YouTube also. And that right there is a Saturday game. So those are 2 games, guys, that you will not get on this YouTube page. I'm doing them exclusively for someone else's podcast. So, guys, spread the love. Go over and check out the No Filter. Go over and check out the Clutch Picks Against the Spread. Those are really good podcasts, good shows with good sports information. If you just want pure sports, Clutch Picks, and then if you want some sports and discussing some other stuff like food and everything like that, you go on the Bleacher Brothers midweek sports report. So without any further ado, let's dig right into this Tulane versus Houston. Very exciting. It's an AAC matchup. This is a conference that is really picking up some steam lately. The Cougars and the Green Wave. This is a 7 p.m. game. This is, I think, the first or second game of the Friday night. It's early. I don't love early games, but it is what it is. I wish every game started at 8 or later, but that's just my preference. I work late. Tulane's 3-1 after beating UMass, Alcorn State, and then surprising victory against Kansas State, and then they lost to Southern Miss 27-24. Now, you know, that Kansas State team is a team I broke down on the Bleacher Brothers play, so it's a good team. Tulane's scoring 34.5 points per game, 53rd in the nation. They average 436 yards per game, but it's almost all in the air. So, you know, their air game is insane. Their quarterback has a 63% completion rating, 160 QB rating. He's passed for 905 yards, 226 yards a game, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, all good stuff. Houston, on the other hand, is a team that we expected a lot more from this year. They're only 2-2. Everyone was expecting a 4-0 start from them. They lost against crosstown rivals Rice. That was it happens. So they beat Rice where they normally lose to them, and then they lost against Big 12 really good teams, Kansas, Texas Tech. After 4 games, they're averaging 32.3 points per game, 392 yards. So even though they're 2-2, still not panic time yet. Their quarterback is very experienced, 993 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 picks, 138 yards on the ground. Their defensive line is ranked 16th in the country for tackles for loss. They force turnovers. They get all that stuff done. They are underperforming right now, Houston is, but they're playing at home. They're inspired after a win against Rice, even though Rice isn't the best team in the world, they normally have trouble with them just because it's that crosstown rivalry, right? So Houston's favored by 2.5 in this one. Now, you have Tulane, who, yes, they're 5-1 against the spread in their last 6, but they are 4-13 against the spread in their last 17 games against Houston, and Tulane does not travel well. They're 1-7 in their last 8 games on the road, and they're 1-8 in their last 9 games on the road in Houston. All right, so Houston, not only do they play Tulane well, so it's like the opposite. So Houston is 2-5 in their last 7 against the spread, but they play very well at home and very well against Tulane. I already told you about the Tulane-Houston head-up record, but on top of that, Houston at home, just in their last 8 in general, are 7-1. So I'm looking at Houston as the home team here. I'm seeing a 2.5 line. I'm seeing a money line probably around 140, 150, and I'm saying, forget about buying hooks or just play Houston on the money line. I don't see Houston losing to Tulane in Texas, in Houston. I don't see it happening, and that's the play. Lock it and clock it. And remember, guys, we got picks up on Clutch Picks podcast. We got picks up on the Bleacher Brothers podcast. We have this play right here. We have the Dolphins Bengals teaser, which I released yesterday, still yet to happen. And we have more games coming tomorrow. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow for more college football breakdown.